Betty, can you see the screen?
Yes, sir, I can see the screen.
Okay. We just wait for 2 minutes and your phone causes a lot
Okay.
of problem actually, a lot of disturbance.
Sorry, sir.
Your phone is causing some disturbance.
Sir, I'm not on my phone. I'm on my laptop.
Okay, then anyway, your laptop is causing some background noises there. Um,
No.
so, okay, your laptop is, I don't know, maybe, is there any phone nearby or something? Then you remove that. If there is any other phone or something, if you have got any phone or
Okay.
anything nearby. My voice is coming okay, Betty?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Uh, just we wait for a few minutes, then we will start. Let's, if they are joining. Hmm. Okay,
Good
Betty,
morning,
tomorrow
sir.
we will be having, huh? You are saying something?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Who is that?
Sir Kinnari.
Canary. Welcome, Betty. So, we are starting. Uh, Today is quantitative aptitude for competitive examinations. Uh, as I told you, it could also be called numerical aptitude, but in quantitative aptitude, we will get not only arithmetic and algebra, but also we could be getting some geometry and trigonometry. But in numerical aptitude, we get only arithmetic and algebra. So this quantitative aptitude for competitive examination. Is the audio clear, better?
Yes.
Okay. So we are having the first question, and one good thing about this free conference call, I don't have to admit anyone. The moment you put the code, you automatically get joined. So I don't have to admit any person. So this is the first question. Hemangi, you are able to see Betty? Hemangi?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the value of 5 power 1 by 4 multiplied by 125 power 0.25? Anyone has an idea? Kenari or anyone? Do you have any idea what is the value of 5 power 1 by 4 multiplication 125 power 0.25? Anyone having an idea?
1.25 to 125. 6.6. What is the sign of this?
Write this one as 5 power 3. And this is 1 by 4. 0.25 is 1 by 4 and this is 5 power 3. So 5 power 3 to power 1 by 4 would be 5 power 3 by 4. So 5 power 1 by 4 and 5 power 3 by 4. That would be 5 power 1. See, 5 power 3 by 4 and 5 power 3 by 4. This is 5 power 1 by 4 and this is 5 power 3 whole power 1 by 4. So it would be, then naturally if the bases are same, you would be adding the powers. So if you add the powers, you get 5 power 1. 1 by 4 and 3 by 4, 1. So actually the option is 5. Okay? Alright? The option A, you get 5. Because 5 power 1 by 4 and 5 power 3 by 4, that is 5 power, add the powers, you get 1. So option A, 5.
Please
Okay?
explain again. So please explain again.
Mangi, you are saying something?
Yes, I'm saying, can you please explain again?
5 power 1 by 4. See, 0.25 is 1 by 4, right? 0.5 is 1 by 4 and 125 is 5 into 5 into 5, 5 power 3. This 125 can be written as 5 power 3 and 0.5 can be written 0.25 can be written as 1 by 4. So what you are getting is 3 into 1 by 4 is 3 by 4. Up to this clear, Betty? Hemangi?
Yes, sir.
So when the base
Yes,
is same, here also the base is 5, here also the base is 5, then multiplication means you add the powers. So adding the powers, 1 by 4 plus 3 by 4, that is 1. So 5 power 1 is 5. Up to this okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now if P power Q is 3 is to 4, not P power, sorry, P is to Q is 3 is to 4, Q is to R is 5 is to 6, then P is to Q is to R. You have to find a continued ratio. P is to Q, 3 is to 4, Q is to R, 5 is to 6. Your son may be able to do it, but we will also show the normal method and the shortcut method. The normal method we will show and also the shortcut method. Now here is the normal method. What we do is A is to B, for convenience we have written ABC here. A is to B 3 is to 4 and B is to C, write it under B. B is to C is 5 is to 6. So we make this equal because both are B. Here 3 is to 4, 4 is B and 5 is to 6, 5 is B. So making it equal you have to make it 20. That is the LCM. So if you want to make it 20, multiply it by 5. So 3 is to 4 becomes 15 is to 20 into 5 into 5. And 5 is to 6 will become 20 is to 24. Multiply by 4. 5 into 4, 6 into 4. Now that 20, 20 has become equal. The B value has become the value of B becomes equal now. 15, 20, 24. So you get the continued ratio. Hemangi Betty got it? Hemangi?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is a normal method. We try to make B equal by making both of them 20. So 15 is to 20 and 20 is to 24. So both are 20. So 15 is to 20 is to 24. Now here is a shortcut method. This is the ulta of n. This is n and this is the opposite of n. So 3 is to 4 and 5 is to 6. Multiply along the arrow. 3 into 5, 15. 5 into 4, 20 and 4 into 6, 24. So this will give you an easier answer. This will give you an easier answer. Got it? Multiply along the arrow. 3 is to 5 downwards. Then crosswise 5 is to 4. And then again down 4 is to 6. Remember this shape which is the ulta of n. Got it? Kinnari and Hemangi? So your option is 15 is to 20. So you can do by this method. This is what we do in school. But here we have got the shortcut. If you write here 3 and if you write here 4, 3 is to 4. And if you write here 5 is to 6, that is the second ratio. Then you can multiply along the arrows. So you will be multiplying along the arrows. 3 is to 5, 3 into 5, 5 into 4 and 4 into 6. Now, this question, find the ratio of the area of the square to the area of the rectangle. Area of the square to area of the rectangle. There is no calculation, there is simple theorem. Anyone can say? Can you, at least your son should be able to say. Hemangi Betty, anything? I am telling you the answer also. Anything strikes your head? You studied in the lower classes in school. When a square or a rectangle, even it could be a rectangle, they are having the same base and the same height, the triangle will be half of the rectangle. It can be a triangle or a square or any quadrilateral or a parallelogram also, even a parallelogram. It could be a parallelogram, it could be a rectangle, anything. When they have the same base, here the same base and also the same height. Both of them have the same height. Then triangle is half of the parallelogram. That means triangle will be a square to triangle will be half, so square will be double. So square will be 2 and triangle will be 1, 2:1 ratio. Got it? Got it, Betty? On the same base and having the same height, it could also be a parallelogram or it could be a rectangle, anything. It doesn't have to be a square. In this case, it is a square. It could be also a parallelogram. If it is the same base and same height, it is the same height, then the triangle will be half of the parallelogram or the parallelogram will be double the rectangle. So the same rule is for rectangle and the same rule is for square. Got it, Himangi?
Yes.
Okay, Betty?
Yes, sir.
So the triangle and the square have the same base. The bottom length is equal and the same altitude or the same height. The height is same. Here also the height is same. Here also the height is same. So triangle is half of the square in area. So square will be bigger. So 2:1. There is a 2:1. No calculation. It is a simple. You have learnt it in maybe class 8 or 9. Now, George and Mark can paint 720 boxes in 20 days. George and Mark together, not individual. 720 boxes in 20 days. All are 720 boxes. Mark and Harry in 24 days. 720 boxes. 720 boxes in 24 days. Harry and George in 15 days. The same 720 boxes. All are painting 720 boxes. George and Mark in 20 days. Mark and Harry 24 days and Harry and George 15 days. Now George works for 4 days, Mark for 8 days and Harry for 8 days. So what is the total number of boxes painted by them? Hemangi, the question is clear, Betty?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Kinnari, okay?
Yes, sir.
Now, so George and Mark, always you calculate for 1 day because they are working for 8 days, 4 days, calculate. So George and Mark, 1 day it is 20 days 720 boxes, so 1 day 36 boxes. So Mark and Harry 720 boxes in 24 days, that means 30 boxes per day. And Harry and George 720 boxes in 15 days, so when you divide 48 boxes per day. So if you add, see that you will get 2 George, 2 Mark and 2 Harry. George plus Mark, Mark plus Harry, Harry plus George. If you are getting twice George, twice Mark, twice Harry. So if you want George, Mark and Harry, we have to divide by 2. Because if you add, you will get 2 times George, 2 times Mark and 2 times Harry. So we divide by 2. That is 57 boxes per day. After adding this, we are dividing by 2. Understood why we are dividing? Because we are getting 2 times George, 2 times Mark and 2 times Harry. So we are dividing by 2 to get George, Mark, Harry, 57 boxes per day. So George will be how much? See, Mark and Harry is 30 boxes. Mark and Harry is 30 boxes. So if you subtract this Mark and Harry, you will get George. So 57 minus 30 boxes per day and is working for 4 days. So 108 boxes. Mark, how will you get? Subtract George and Mark. Subtract George and Harry. If you subtract George and Harry, you will get Mark. That is 72 boxes you will get. And similarly, Harry, you will subtract George and Mark and you will get 8 days, 168 boxes. So the total will be 108, 72 and 168. Total 348 boxes. 348 boxes. Okay, this part is okay? Canary? And Hemangi Beti,
Yes,
okay?
sir.
First add, you'll get twice George, twice Mark, and twice Harry. So you divide by 2. Then from George and Mark, if you subtract, you'll get Harry. If you subtract Mark and Harry, you'll get George. If you subtract George and Harry, you'll get so then how many days they are working, you multiply. So you will get all the boxes added. Got it, Hemangi Beti?
Yes, sir.
Jake is faster than Paul. Jake and Paul each walk 24 kilometers separately. Jake is walking 24 kilometers. Paul is walking 24 kilometers. Given that Jake is faster, the sum of their speeds is 7 kilometers per hour, and the sum of times, the time which Paul takes and the time which Jake takes, is 14 hours. So what is Jake's speed? Given that Jake is faster, means you will get two values. The higher value will be for Jake and the lower value will be for Paul. So Jake and Paul, each of them are walking 24 kilometers. The total speed is 7 kilometers. It could be 1 plus 6 or 2 plus 5 or 3 plus 4, whatever it is. And what is Jake's speed? The total
Yes.
time is 14 hours and the total time is 7 kilometers. So x plus y, that is the speed of Jake and speed of Paul, x and y. X and y together is 7. Now if they are walking 24 kilometer, so 24 kilometer at the rate of x kilometer per hour will be 24 by x hours, and 24 kilometer at the rate of y kilometer per hour would be 24 by y. So the total time is 14. The total time would be 14, or you take 24 common and take it that side. So 1 by x plus 1 by 5 will be 7 by 12. Up to this, okay? Kennedy? Up to this is okay, then I will proceed. Kennedy, it's okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
So 24 divided by x, that is distance by speed, that is the time, and 24 by y, distance by speed time, the total time is 14 hours. 24 you take common and 24 you take it to that side, 14 by 24 this much. Now if we take the LCM, x plus y by xy is 7 by 12 and x plus y is 7. It is given there. X plus y, you know, it is 7. So 7 by 12 you can write it as 3 plus 4 by 3 into 4. So one of them is 3, one of them is 4. Since Jake is faster, the higher value we take 4. This is a shortcut method. Otherwise what you do, x plus y is 7. So you put x equal to 7 minus y or y equal to 7 minus x and solve the quadratic equation. Then also you will get. Then also you will get the same thing. But here we did a shortcut. 7 by 12 we wrote it as 4 plus 3 by 4 into 3. So 4 and 3 are the two values, and for x and y, so the bigger value will be for Jake and the smaller value for Paul. Or you put y equal to 7 minus x, and then you will get a quadratic equation, that equation square, and you can solve that. Okay? Okay, Betty?
Yes.
And Hemangi, ठीक है बेटी?
Yes, sir.
Now, two cisterns have equal capacity and each is fed by two pipes which working separately could fill each cistern in 18 hours and 20 hours respectively. Two cisterns, capacity equal, two pipes, equal capacity, they can fill each cistern in 18 hours and 20 hours. However, one of them has a leak. One cistern has a leak. So because of leak, what is happening? The pipes takes 2 hours longer to fill it than to fill the other cistern without any leak. Ideally, both the cisterns should be filled in 18 and 24 hours by the pipe. But when the two pipes are open, they are taking 2 hours longer because one of them has a leak. In what time the full tank can be emptied if taps are turned off after filling it? So both the tanks are full. Now you close the tank. In what time the leaky tank would be empty? Right? So both the tanks are open. Now in what time they can so we have, see, now we always, since it is 18 and 20, it is convenient to take an LCM. You can take 1 liter also, but then you will get a fraction. You can take 1 liter as a capacity, you can take 100 liters as a capacity. For convenience, we take the LCM as a capacity, 180 liters. So 180 liters means at the rate of 18 hours, 180 liters, 18 hours means 10 liters per hour. And 180 liters, 20 hours means 9 liters per hour. Isn't it? 180 liters is the capacity, and if a pipe is filling it in 18 hours, that means 10 liters per hour. And 180 liters, if a pipe is filling in 20 hours, then 9 liters per hour. And X liters are emptied in the first case due to leakage. This is what you have to find out. X liters are lost due to leakage. So in 1 hour, it will fill, the first will fill 10 liter, the second will fill 9 liter, and X liters will be lost by leakage. So 19 minus X will be the rate of filling. So 19 minus X liters per hour, to fill 18 hours, to fill 180 hours, you take so many hours. Okay? 10 hours filling first pipe, 9 hours fill, 10 liters filled by first pipe, 9 liters filled by second pipe, X liters lost due to leakage. So the net filling is 10 liters plus 9 liters minus X liters, that is 19 minus X liters. So 180 liters, 19 minus X liters per hour, so many hours. That is for the first cistern. And for the second cistern, you don't have the leakage, so it is only 10 plus 9. There is no minus X. 10 plus 9 or 19 liters, that is for the second cistern. This will be for the second cistern. This is a normal thing. This is for the second cistern. Now, what we have, it takes 2 hours longer. So, this one minus this one equal to 2. This takes 2 hours longer. So, 2 hours longer, you will get, the first one will take 2 hours longer. The first time minus second time equal to 2 hours. And on solving, you will get the value of X equal to, you are getting in a fraction, but it was given like that. Normally, they don't give fractions, but it was given as fraction, and this is the rate of empty, 361 by 109. That is the liters emptied per hour. So 1 hour so much is emptied. So 180 liters is emptied in. You are getting so many hours. This is the liters emptied per hour. 1 hour, 361 upon 109 liters are emptied. So to empty 1 liter, 108 liters, the time taken will be this hours. The option was given. Now, A and B drive at the speed of 36 km per hour and 54 km per hour. B takes 3 hours lesser than what A takes for the same distance. What is the distance? A is going at the speed of 36 km per hour and B is 54 kilometers per hour faster, but the distance is same. The same distance, one person takes 3 hours less. The person who is driving faster will take 3 hours less. So what is the time? What is the distance? So taking distance as 108x. Why 108x? That is the LCM of 36 and 54. It saves your fraction. It saves your fraction. 108x. So 108x, if it is the distance, we have at the rate of 36 km per hour, it will take 108 by 36, that is 3x. and B will take 108 upon 54, that is 2x. So it will take 3x and this will take 2x. Hello, who is making? Please don't make noise while teaching. 108 divided by 3 is 36 3x hours, and here 108 divided by 54 2x hours, and the difference of time is 3 hours less. So 3x minus 2x is equal to, the difference equal to x. 3x minus 2x, 1x. 1x is 3. X is 3. Now you can find out the distance 108x, where x is 3. X is given 3. So 108x will be 108 into 3, 324 kilometer. Okay, this much? Hemangi?
Yes.
It's authority, Hemangi?
Yes, sir.
And Kinnari?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And Sanjukta? You have joined late. Okay?
Yes, pre-conference call is not here.
Okay, I'll send you the, any video will be sent, posted. Now,
Yes, sir.
if the antecedent
Sir,
and the consequent of a ratio, if the what do you say?
বলছি আমি কোশ্চেনটা বুঝতে পারিনি স্যার, ওই কি সিস্টেম আর পিপস ওটার মানেটা কি স্যার?
Cistern হচ্ছে চৌবাচ্চা. Chowbacha is filled by pipes. 2 pipes.
আচ্ছা,
One pipe filling in 18 hours, one pipe filling in 20 hours. And now because of leakage, it is taking 2 hours longer. Leakage takle 2 hours longer, leakage na takle 2 hours কম. So in what time? Now if the antecedent and the consequent of a ratio are increased by 5 and 6, then the ratio becomes 5:6. Find the original ratio. Antecedent, when you write a ratio, the first is called the antecedent, the second is called the consequent. When you write a ratio like this, A is to B, when you are writing a ratio like this, A is to B, the first is called the antecedent, the second is called the consequent. The same thing when you write in the form of a fraction, then this will be the numerator, this will be the denominator. What is numerator and denominator is the same thing as antecedent and consequent. The meaning is same. What you are saying, antecedent and consequent, the same ratio you can write as a fraction, it will be numerator and denominator. So antecedent is the numerator and consequent is the denominator. So if each is they are increased by 5 and 6. This is increased by 5 and this is increased by 6. This is increased by 6 and the ratio becomes 5:6. So what was the original ratio? Till this question is clear, Sanjukta? It's okay? Hemangi Vedi, it's okay now? Question is okay?
Yes, sir.
Kinnari? Question is okay?
Yes.
Okay, antecedent and consequent means numerator and denominator. The first is called the antecedent, the second is called consequent. Now, since you have increased it by 5 and 6, so you decrease by 5 and 6. Increase हुआ है तो decrease कर लो, है ना? Now, 5 and 6 you cannot decrease by 5 and 6. What will happen? You will get 0 and 0. 5 and 6, if I try to decrease by 5 and 6, you have increased, so I will try to decrease. But if you decrease, you are getting 0. So you can't decrease. So what you do is take a multiple, like 10:12, multiply both by 2, or multiply both by 3, 15:18, or multiply both by 4, 20:24. You have to take a multiple, because this you can't decrease. If this you decrease, you will get 0. So now you decrease. Supposing let us take the first one, 10:12. If you decrease, what you are getting? Anything you can reduce. You can take 10:12, you can take 15:18, you can take 20:24. When you decrease, 10 minus 5, 12 minus 6, you will get 5 minus 6. 5:6. Again, 15 minus 5 and 18 minus 6. If anything you can take, you don't have to take all the thing. I mean, I'm only showing that the same answer you will get. You can take any one of them. If you take 15 and 18, minus 5 is 10, minus 6 is 12. So 10:12, that is 5:6. If you take 20:24, minus 5 will be 15, minus 6 will be 18. 15 is to 18, again 5 is to 6. Say, whatever you do, you will get the same thing, 5 is to 6. So the answer will be 5 is to 6. That is a shortcut method. And otherwise, what you will do? You take x and y as a ratio, increase x by 5 and y by 6. So you write it as the first is to second as 5 is to 6. Then in ratio what happens? The first multiplied by last is equal to the middle multiplied by middle. The middle multiplied by middle is equal to the first multiplied by the last. So if you solve it, then also you get 5 is to 6. Or by shortcut you do, try to decrease. Here you can't decrease. So you take any multiple. You can take 10 is to 12, you can take 15 is to 18. Any multiple you take, subtract the first by 5, subtract 5 and subtract 6. You will get 5 is to 6. Okay?
Yes.
Hemangi? Okay, Betty? Sanjukta, okay? Hemangi, is it
Yes.
alright? Sanjukta, your audio is actually disturbing a lot. Hemangi, okay, Betty?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, if two fair dice, Sanjukta, dice, you know, लूडो खेलता है जो लूडो खेलता है ना वही डाइस है. If two fair dice are thrown simultaneously, then what is the probability that some of the numbers appearing on the top faces of the dice is less than 4? What is the possibility that it is less than 4? Probability. Two fair dice, or ludo ka dice, if you are throwing, what is the probability that some of the numbers, the total will be 4? Now 4 you can get in how many ways? हेमांगी बेटी बोलो 4 कैसे मिलेगा? Less than 4, sorry, not 4. Less than 4 means 2 or 3. 1 you cannot get. दो dice है ना, the minimum is 1, 1. 2, 1 you can't get. So either 2 or 3. How you can get 2 and 3? हेमांगी बोलो. How do you get 2 and 3? दो dice है. How do you get 2 and 3? लूडो का dice. हेमांगी?
Yes, sir.
How do you get less than 4 माने 3, 2 and 3? 1 तो नहीं मिलेगा. दो dice में minimum is 1, 1, 2. So either 2 or 3, less than 4. Either 2 or 3. 2 कैसे मिलेगा? 3 कैसे मिलेगा? If you are throwing 2 dice. दो dice है. Total either 2 होना चाहिए or 3 होना चाहिए. How do you get that? How do you get total 2 or total 3? किनारे लूडो खेलता है ना, बोलो. 2 मिलेगा, both will be 1. First dice में 1, second dice में 1, 2, दोनों में 1, 1. और 3 मिलेगा, first में 1, second में 2, और second में 2, first में 1. Second में 2, first में 1. These are the only things. Either the first will be 1, second will be 1, 2, या फर्स्ट में 1, सेकंड में 2, 3, या फर्स्ट में 2, सेकंड में 1, 3. और दोनों में 2, 2 होने से 4 हो जाएगा. बट यू वांट लेस देन 4, so you can't get. If you are getting 2 and 2 both, that you will not take because you want less than 4. So only these are the 3 ways in which you can get 1, 1, 1 and 2, or 2 and 1. Either the first dice 1 and second dice 2, or the first dice 2, second dice 1, or 1 each. ठीक है? These are the only 3 things. हेमांगी? यही है ना?
Yes.
So these are the only thing, and now each die has 6 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 possible outcomes. Any एक भी आ सकता है, 2 भी आ सकता है, 3 भी आ सकता है. So you get 6 possibilities. So दो dice होने से 6 into 6, 36 possibilities. First dice and second dice. So first dice 6 and second dice 6. So the total outcome will be 36 possibilities. And to get that total 4, either 1 and 1 or 1 and 2, mean first 1 and second 2, or 2 and 1, first 2 and second 1. So total there are 3 ways in which you can get. So 3 out of 36 is 1 by 12. 3 by 36. Got it, Hemangi? Sanjukta?
Yes,
Sanjukta, got it? Although Sanjukta, I can't hear anything. Yeah, Betty? Kinnari, got it?
yes, sir.
Only 3 ways you can get
Yes,
less
sir.
than 4.
Yes, sir.
Either 1 and 1, or 1 and 2, or 2 and 1. 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 are not same. ये first dice में 1, second bar 2, ये first time 2 and second time 1. So total 3 ways. So total 3 ways out of 36. 36, why 36? One dice 6. So one die first and second, 6 into 6, 36. So 3 out of 36, 1 by 12. See, I have shown also. First dice में you can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Second में 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What you are getting? Either दोनों में first, or first you are getting 1, the second you are getting 2, or the first you are getting 2, the second you are getting 1. If you get 2, 2 in both, that will not be less than 4. And 2, 3, बाकी सब तो छोड़ दो. You will not get. So the only 1 and 1, 1 and 2, 2 and 1, only 3 out of 36. Total 6 and 6, 36. So 3 out of 36 is 1 by 12. Got it? Hemangi, clear हुआ बेटी?
Yes,
And Sanjukta, okay? Kinnari?
Yes,
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 sir.
sir.
So in probability, one more class we will take on probability. याद रखो, and means multiplication, or means addition. और जा रहेगा, like यहाँ क्या हुआ? 1 and 1, or 1 and 2, or 2 and 1. That is why we added 1 plus 1 plus 1. And here, first die 6 and second die 6. And means multiplication. In probability, whenever you get and, it should be multiplication. Whenever you get or, it should be addition. So first dice you have got 6, and both the dice you have to throw. First dice 6 and second dice 6. So 6 into 6, 36. And this is 1 and 1, or 1 and 2, or 2 and 1. So 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. So that was your quantitative aptitude for today. So okay, Betty, everything is okay? Sanjukta and Kinnari and Hemangi?
Yes, sir.
Alright,
Yes,
Betty?
sir.
Okay.